It was a thought, man.
Right, we're going to start this.
Yeah, let's do this, man. Let's do this, yeah.
You've got enough.
But you know what? Yeah, hell, I started recording this thing. And wait, one thing I just want to let you know. Last time I saw you guys was a hell of a long time ago. It was like 1987. There's a Detroit. Now, guess where I'm from, but I just told you guys did a show with New Order and Echo and Gino's visit.
Yeah.
You were echoing, by the way, yeah. Yeah, and after that, close to the point after that, you guys did break off for a while. What was the reason for that? Just wanted to go into different...
Be a solo artist.
Okay, you did. Well, that's good.
I think you just had enough of being... I think you got the impression that he knew what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
And like we weren't doing it musically. What?
Okay.
So I think he wanted to go and see if he could.
What are you saying?
Should have been allowed to drink on the...
It was not me that's caused all this. I'm the most anti-smoker person on earth. It wasn't me.
Smoking doesn't
said, hey,
smell.
tell you what, become a ban on smoking.
Drinking doesn't smell as bad, man.
I think it's all to do with times and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's something he needed to do.
I didn't start
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly.
So he did it,
Surely
but
no, it wasn't me.
I didn't start it. You did it, didn't
right.
you? You did.
It was Phil.
It was Phil, yeah, it's Phil.
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, so yeah, because that was awesome. Probably pretty much the last time you guys.
What have you said? Yeah. I'd go for it. You know.
I'd just like to see how far you push it.
Before he gets pissed.
I like the one.
That's funny. But okay, then that looks good on you. Yeah, that's good. Put that in a new album cover or something. But no, but basically, you know, you and that was the last album you guys as a whole with Ian and everyone. That was probably the last album you guys did put together.
Yeah, but wasn't that was about 87?
Yeah, it was 87.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
And we were playing the big festival places and all that.
Yeah. So you guys were, I mean, because I wanted, basically the reason I wanted to interview, I wanted to find out basically, you know, what you guys are, what the future is, or what your plans are going to be for the future. More than just basically the past, because I mean, I know a lot of people actually try to draw on the past more than anything else, and to be honest with you, I mean, everyone knows that, and that's good, you know. But
I mean, the past was, I mean, like, because we wanted to, I think the reason he wanted to do solo stuff as well, like, conveniently,
yeah,
it'd be good to break up on a high as well, wasn't it? That was to me, that I was kind of like relieved, you know, because then I thought, well, there's going to be no, like, you know, milling around, going on forever, sort of like bad situation. And that was good, but future-wise, I don't know. Day-to-day stuff, really.
Yeah.
You know, we come up with stuff.
There's no such thing as the future.
Yeah.
That's true.
All the past is.
It's just
very true, that.
And so are you guys kind of the people where you just take life from the one day to the other and whatever happens, happens? Or?
Yeah. I mean, when we like first started doing this again,
yeah,
a renaissance period, I remember we thought, it's like, it was great.
Yeah.
You know, it was all them things that you take for granted that you'd forgotten about.
Yeah.
Right. You know, all the bad shit just disappeared.
Good,
It
good.
was just really nice. But all that again has changed. You know, there's all different moods in the camp, and there's all different agendas. Like, we weren't meant to do lots of touring, and we have. There's all situations that need to be addressed that you don't think. You know, it's just basically gets overcomplicated.
Yeah.
But if you lay things out, it's very simple at the end of the day. You know, you just got to write good music.
Okay.
And that's what we want to do.
Okay. So I do know, I mean, originally you guys are from Liverpool. I didn't know that. And probably the first time you ever did release in the States probably was Crocodile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, I mean, how did you think, even in the States, how well do you guys think you went over here?
Well, at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Well, we were kind of like flavour of the month in England. You know what I mean? Or flavour of the year.
Yeah.
So we were all over the papers all the time, and kind of at that point, America was really following what went on in England. Like since Nirvana, that's changed.
Yeah.
And like everybody's looking to America. See, everything new seems to be happening in England at that point. So everybody was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But since Nirvana, it's been kind of like a lot of American things have been coming through, and other things have been kind of just ignored. Even like Oasis to a certain degree have been ignored over here.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
to come
true.
through now, but they're nowhere near as massive as they are in the rest of the world.
Yeah,
You know, they are ridiculously big in England.
I've heard that.
Yeah, but, you know, so it's kind of, we were accepted really well, and we were straight in there, you know, kind of, we were only doing like clubs and stuff, but like say when we did Los Angeles the first time, we did 6 shows at the Whiskey A Go Go and they're all sold out.
Good, good.
Yeah, that was like 3 matinees and 3 nights, I think. That's like, yeah, we don't have any songs, you know what I mean? It's kind of like,
Yeah, we did.
that's true.
Really?
We had an LP's where,
Good enough to get you going, basically.
so that was kind of good, and then we just kind of built from that. We went back a lot. We didn't do long tours, we did a lot of little tours.
Yeah.
Building. And now it's kind of weird because we've come back, not like a brand new band type of thing, like we've sort of come back a little, say, you can imagine it's a ladder or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Come back sort of a few rungs up the ladder.
Yeah.
Like this is a bit of a weird one tonight, you know.
Yeah,
normally
yeah.
we do bigger places. I think this is just because it's on the way to Seattle, so it's available.
On the way through. Yeah.
How long's it been sold out though?
Probably, it seems like about a week it has been sold out.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Shifted it, couldn't they, to a bigger venue or something?
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
That one I do agree with. But they're going to sell it, they should shift it up to big.
Sometimes, I mean, that's what's, you know, I know it's like a bit,
They should
yeah, we
not
should-
get our lights in, you know, we've got really good light shows. So.
yeah.
It's kind of hard to get it into here.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
well, we've got like a few of the things, but
I mean, I'd rather it be like that. It's like a quality thing, in it? You play to, even though they're small, you play to like
like a bit of vibe
places.
tonight, yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of the smaller places you've been playing on this band tour
It's the
then.
smallest.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, this place is actually kind of small. The back rooms in this place is kind of interesting too. You've probably been back in a lot of rooms they give you in the back here.
Big shows, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, no, and the back rooms they actually give to the bands at this venue.
Right.
Probably about it, man.
We're
And-
using this as a dressing room. tonight.
Good. Probably not a bad idea. Because it's not so much to it, but there's one thing I forgot here. My list. Well, basically, you did do with this Lost Voice soundtrack. You guys did something with that, which was the Doors cover of People Are Strange. Did they? What made you want to do that? Was it something they asked you to do, or
It was actually. Yeah.
Like, I wanted to do it, and then nobody else wanted to do it.
Well, it
And
looked
then I didn't want to do it, and everybody
Yeah.
else wanted to do it.
It was it was one of those things because like early on we got compared to the Doors, and it was like kind of like, you know, to be honest, you know, kind of like we always said, oh no, we don't like the Doors, you know.
Yeah.
It was just all the live show and all the take that bit, and so like to do a Doors cover would be admitting at first it was a bit, don't do that now, fuck it, you know, which we've always done as far as press has gone, isn't it, like that.
To be honest, you guys did a pretty good job on that.
Yeah.
Actually, I was quite impressed by the way
Well,
you
it was with
did.
Ray Mann's record as well.
Yeah, was it? Did
Yeah.
you produce that, or?
Yeah, but I don't know, it was weird, wasn't it? I mean, he got that kind of sound, but we were going, well, wouldn't you have done it this way? And he'd going, yeah. Well, you know, like, it's like, he was
So
like,
mellow.
he was so
Really?
mellow, yeah.
Yeah, he was. We were talking about the Whiskey A Go Go shows.
Yeah, yeah.
Or whatever. He came to them. That's the first time I met him. Because he'd heard that we were like the Doors, you know, read it in the paper.
Yeah.
He was there, wasn't he? Or whatever.
And that was about 80, 81 around there.
81.
81. So I mean,
When Reagan got shot.
yeah, I remember that.
Well, we were in DC
You were-
that day.
Really? Oh
Was that
man.
not fireworks as well?
Yeah.
Did it go over as a big thing out there? I'm sure it did, but.
You were tripping, right?
No, it was the second time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, what else I have on this thing? That's pretty much about it. But, no, but basically now, with this band, I mean, going to, with the way you guys are sounding now to where you guys basically began or started out, I know you had Pete DeFreitas before, and he's no longer with us, but with even the other crocodiles that are going on up to what we have now, I mean, do you guys think that you've changed a lot, I mean, personality-wise, or, I mean, do you guys get along better or worse than what you used to? I don't know, it's kind of a strange
Very
question.
day to day, like, we always get on alright.
Yeah. That's good.
Certain days where you just, people don't get on, other days when you do, you know, it's like anything else.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, if you worked in McDonald's,
Yeah.
certain people in the staff that you don't like.
Yeah.
We're alright some days, and then could be a turd the next day.
And it's also
Stuff
like,
like that.
mostly, on the whole, let's say, we get on great.
Yeah.
And it's, now and again, it's just really weird because if something's wrong, you just feel, you don't feel like saying it, you know, or something like that, because you just feel like it's it, because you put an antenna on the whole thing, but
Yeah.
half the time it needs to be said. So it's just, mainly we get on good,
Good.
you know.
Good.
You know, we got on great with Pete as well. We all used to meet, and Will, Pete used to live together, so.
Yeah.
And also Jake used to play keyboards, it was like the Monkeys. Just lived in this flat in Liverpool and had parties every week. It was
Yeah.
brilliant. So we used to go on that.
One thing that's nice now, so you know, before, you know, when you guys did break up, then about it was about 1991, you guys got back together in FL
Yeah.
for a while without Ian, and well, I was curious, how did that go over with everyone's reaction with that? Was it good or?
It didn't go over very well.
It did?
But no, well, the people that came were into it, but it never got beyond the curiosity value. You know what I mean? Bunneymen fans who were curious and come and see it.
Okay.
I don't think it was.
They sold a fair amount of records.
Yeah. I mean, it did
Sold about 100,000
I
records.
think, you know, I don't want to put down on the, you know, the old singer that we had, but
Yeah.
I think musically, if we had Mac doing that, that would have been a massive album. You know?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
musically, it was probably better than the last Bunneymen album.
And we had Jeff Emmerich, the Beatles engineering it,
Okay.
and he's amazing because he knows all the old tricks, and we used all the old little methods, you know,
Yeah.
like tape phasing and loops around the studio, and we put flat pots and weird stuff over the mics. And
Yeah,
we
yeah.
used the Beatles Mellotron and that. It was really good. Like
Yeah.
some of the sounds and the songs were great.
I mean, it was great.
People were never going to accept Bunneymen with them singing.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was done just because we just thought the Bunneymen is more than one person, and we were pissed off.
And that's true.
Any one of
Yeah.
us had left, it wouldn't have made a blind bit of difference, except
Of
for
course.
hardcore, you know.
And also, like the thing, like, if Pete probably had, if he hadn't died,
Yeah.
he probably would have like
Oh,
carried
right.
on but changed the name,
Yeah.
you know, or done something around that. Because it was good, but because of his death, it was done while we
Bigger
were like,
house.
still writing it.
Yeah.
It seemed a bit of a weird thing if we just suddenly, you know, dropped everything and it just seemed like to kind of like honour him and well, you know, kind of like a respectful thing that we carried on and did it.
Yeah.
But in retrospect, sometimes it's better just to let
That's
things
okay.
go.
We had a couple of really good ones
Yeah.
that were like, we had sort of Gun as well,
Yeah.
which were like,
I actually remember hearing that album. It's been a while, but
Yeah.
I
if
remember.
you look at it and imagine it's not a Bunneymen LP, it'd probably be considered a good LP, you know.
Yeah.
It's just, it
We've
was just
had
a
a lot.
bad move, you know. On our
Well, do you
part.
think people thought it was different than what everybody was normally musically known
Yeah, I
as,
mean,
or-
we couldn't. I mean, it's the same as this. I mean, we couldn't see it. I mean, nobody really was attracted to it with stuff either. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And it was like kind of weird because you can't see it when you're there doing it.
Yeah.
It's like you think, yeah, this is a great bass line, but you
Yeah.
don't realise that you're not interacting with Ian McCulloch or like Will interacting with Will Mac. You know, I mean, you're only talking like a matter of degrees off the mark, but it's enough to like make people think, oh, it's a bit weird that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, and that's what I don't know what it is with us back together now with Mac. It's like it just hits the mark, or what? Sometimes it doesn't, but to people on the outside, it just is right, you know. That's a strange thing. It's just one of them chemical things that you can't explain.
Yeah.
I think if you started to explain it and understand it, and then try and work out what it was and make them songs constantly, you know, it instantly wouldn't be.
Yeah.